Have you ever dreamed of an adventure so big it feels impossible? Well, for three unlikely friends, that dream was about to come true. Let's go to the Antarctic, Lola chirped one sunny afternoon. Her voice full of excitement. The what? Sousou squeaked. His little whiskers twitching with nervousness, Mishou, who had been napping comfortably, stretched lazily and yawned. Antarctic? Isn't that where everything is cold and white? Lola just flapped her wings enthusiastically. Exactly, imagine the fun. And just like that, the decision was made. Their grand journey had begun. Getting there was an adventure in itself. They found a big ship heading south, and the captain, a kind old man with a hearty laugh, let them come aboard. The sea air was fresh, and the waves rocked them gently. Lola would fly high above, scouting the way ahead, land ho. She'd call out, even when it was just a big wave. Mishou spent most of his time charming the ship's cook into giving him extra fish, which he always shared. Sousou, however, stayed close. Every creak of the ship made him jump. One night, a big storm rolled in. The ship tossed and turned, and Sousou hid, trembling. Mishou gently nudged him. "It's okay, little buddy," he purred, his warm presence a comforting anchor. "We're all in this together soon." The air grew colder. A biting wind whistled across the deck, and the friends huddled together for warmth. I can see my breath. Sousou chattered. Lola, ever the brave leader, peeked over the railing. "Look," she exclaimed. As far as they could see, a vast, white world stretched out before them. Huge mountains of ice floated in the deep blue water, sparkling like giant diamonds under the sun. It was more magnificent than they had ever imagined. They had arrived. Stepping onto the icy land was a shock. It was slippery and incredibly cold. Mishou took one step, slid, and tumbled into a soft pile of snow, sending a white cloud everywhere. Sousou couldn't help but giggle, his fear momentarily forgotten. Their new home was full of surprises. They met creatures they'd only heard stories about. A group of sleek, playful seals swam up to them, barking happily. Mishou, ever the social one, tried to bark back, which just sounded like a confused meow, making everyone laugh. Then came the penguins. A whole colony of them waddled by in a neat line. Looking very important, Lola, being a fellow bird, tried to communicate. She chirped and tweeted, and the penguins seemed to listen, tilting their heads curiously before waddling on their way. The best part was discovering the giant ice slides. Lola would fly to the top and call down, "Come on, it's amazing." Mishou, after a bit of hesitation, would lie on his belly and whoosh down, with Sousou clinging tightly to his back, squeaking with a mix of terror and delight. They'd land in a soft snowbank at the bottom, laughing until their sides hurt. Evenings were for huddling close and sharing stories. They found a sheltered ice cave that became their temporary home. Mishou, using his skills learned on the ship, managed to catch fish from a hole in the ice. They'd grill them over a small, safe fire they built, the smell of sizzling fish filling their cozy cave. It was the most delicious meal they had ever tasted. During one of these quiet evenings, Sousou looked out at the endless white landscape. "I was so scared to come here," he admitted softly. Mishou put a comforting paw on his shoulder. "But you did it. You were brave." Lola nodded in agreement. We were all brave together. They looked at each other, and in that moment, they knew this trip had changed them. It wasn't just about seeing a new place. It was about trusting each other and facing the unknown as a team. As their time in the Antarctic came to an end, they took one last look at the incredible world of ice and snow. They slid down the ice slides one more time, said goodbye to the seals and penguins, and boarded the ship for home. The journey back was filled with happy memories and a newfound confidence. They had done it. A cat, a mouse, and a bird had traveled to the end of the world and back. Their friendship, once a simple bond, had become an unbreakable alliance forged in the heart of the Antarctic. And they all agreed, as they sailed toward the warm sun, that it was, without a doubt, the greatest adventure of their lives. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.